the sum of roots. We are saying that the sum of roots is equal to negative b out of a, and the product of root is equals to c out of a. Why is the sum of root equals negative b out of a, and that of the product equals c out of a? Okay, so from our quadratic formula, we know that our quadratic formula x equals minus b plus or minus so from our quadratic formula, we know that x equals minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all out of 2a. Now, the two signs over here, plus or minus. The plus will be giving us one solution, and that of the minus will also give us another solution. So that is why x1, it will give you x1 to be equal to, let's say, we take the positive sign, then x2 will be taking the negative sign. So this is the general formula, or the quadratic formula. So let's split it into two. So our x1 so this is our x1 formula, minus b plus root of b squared minus 4 is all over 2a. So our x1, that's the x1 answer. Then our x2 minus b minus okay. So these are the two solutions, or the two roots of the quadratic formula. These are the two. Now let's look at the sum of roots. The sum of roots simply means the two roots are being summed up, or we are adding the two roots. So if we are summing them up, so let's take the first one, minus b plus root of b squared minus 4ac out of 2a. There's one of the roots. So plus, then the second root. So these are the two roots. We are summing them up. The positive one and that of the negative one. Okay. So there's addition of fractions. We are doing the addition of fractions. So you can see that these two fractions are like fraction, right? Like fraction, because we have the same denominator. So we have 2a here, 2a here. So in terms of like fractions, we add or subtract the numerators, then we take one of the denominators, right? So let's put them together. We have minus b okay, so minus b plus root of b squared minus 4ac. So here we have plus over here, so let's put our plus. Then we have minus b minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all out of 2a. Okay. So we are putting them together. So when addition and subtraction meet, subtraction takes over. Okay, subtraction takes over. So over here we have minus b minus b. Is that not it? Now let's look at this one first. We have plus square root of b squared minus 4ac. Then we have minus square root of b squared minus 4ac. So it automatically, the whole of this will cancel this one off. Right? So we are going to left with minus b out of 2a. Okay. So minus b is going to give us minus 2b out of 2a. 2 and 2 go off, so these two cancel these two. And therefore, we have minus b out of a as the sum of root. That's why our sum of root is equal to minus b out of a. Okay. Now let's look at the product. The product of roots. So with the same roots, root 1, root 2, we multiply them to see the product. As if we are going to get the same thing over there. So we are going to have, let's multiply them over here. We have the first root to be minus b plus b squared minus 4ac out of 2a multiplying minus b minus root of b squared minus 4ac. This thing out of 2a. So these are our two roots. Multiply. Product. Okay? Product. So let's do the multiplication over here. We are taking the first minus b over here to multiply these two, because the laws of multiplication, we multiply numerators, then we multiply denominators. So over here, our numerator is in binomial, and we also have a binomial here, so we take them one by one. So minus b times minus b is going to give us b squared, right? Okay. Then minus b times minus root of b squared minus 4ac. So the negative will cancel the negative, right? We are going to get positive over there, plus b square root of minus 4ac, right? Good. Then we are done with the minus b. Let's come to the square root. Square root of b squared minus 4ac times minus b. So over here we are going to have minus b square root of b squared minus 4ac. Okay. Then square root of b squared minus 4ac times minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, right? So you can see that in this case, for instance, if you have root of 2 times root of 2, automatically gives us what? 2. But root 2 times root 2 gives us root 4. This will give us root 4, and root 4 is the same as 2. So whenever you are multiplying two square roots of the same values within the radical sign, we just take one of them. So over here we are going to have minus open bracket b squared minus 4ac. So when we multiply square root of b squared minus 4ac times minus root of b squared minus 4ac, so the minus will still come. Then we take one of the items inside the radical sign. Okay, so this expression, the entire expression divided by, we have 2a over here, 2a over here. So 2a times 2a is going to give us 4a squared. Good. So that's what we have. Now over here we see that there's addition plus b, then minus b. So the whole of this will cancel the whole of this. And what are we left with? We have b squared over here. Then let's expand the bracket with the negative side at the back. Minus b squared plus 4ac. And this is out of 4a squared. Good. So let's look at it. So b squared minus b squared will give us what? 0. So this will go with this. We are left with 4ac out of a squared. Now this 4, we'll cancel this 4 off. There's one a here, there's 2 a's. So this 1a will cancel one of the a's over here. And at the end of the day, we are going to have c out of a. And this is the product of roots. So this is the reason why we have the sum of root to be negative b out of a, and that of the product of root to be c out of a. Good.